Welcome in. We are your fantasy friends, episode 47. We're almost 50 episodes old, almost said years old. We're a middle-aged podcast at this point. But Jason, we got two guests here. I'm going to introduce them in a second, but first and foremost, Jason, how you living?
Not as strong as these men, but we're all living strong.
Why not?
We're about to delve into something I've never tried before. I feel like you couldn't beat me at regular fantasy football, so you had to come up with a game and then omit yourself from it to get me back for all the wins.
Okay. I'm not even going to indulge that. We got
I would like to commend Jason for being able to sweep Multiverse 7 and 8 as the champion of both.
Thank you.
That
man.
is true. That is awesome. So, Shane, we'll get you first, man. Second appearance on the podcast. One of our favorite guests. We have two of our favorite guests actually here tonight with us. But Shane Barrett, co-founder of the FF Collective. That is at FF_KOLLECTIV. Co-host of the Fantasy Nightcap and host of Collective Knowledge. Shane, how are you living, sir?
I'm doing dandy now that I'm here. Drinking beer, playing Fantasy Jeopardy with my friends. Let's go.
Let's go. Doing a little Fantasy Jeopardy. And then we have our boy, Evan Ritter, writer at Going for Two. And let me see if we got this right, Evan. NFL News Desk, correspondent and NFL DFS primer over at Fantasy Pros?
Yes, sir. Yeah, gracious. So got me a gig over at Fantasy Pros writing the NBA DFS primer every Saturday and Sunday. So definitely, go over to Fantasy Pros and check me out every Saturday and Sunday where I drop that primer for all your DFS plays. And then just doing some news desk work over there as well, which is fun, staying up to the minute on all the news. And, it's Fantasy Pros, dude. It's a great time over there.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, congrats. I remember I told you congrats a long time ago, but
yeah, man,
dude, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. So we're not going to delve into any news, any sort of stuff. There's stuff going around, all sorts of controversies in the NFL right now. If you want that, go watch ESPN. We're going to play some freaking fantasy football Jeopardy. This is stats, stuff, whatever you want to stuffs
trivia.
From the trivia. That's why Shane is the man. He knows this stuff.
Statistical trivia.
Statistical trivia. That's a mouthful. But we're going to be going over. It's going to be just for the 2021 season. We're going to pit these three against each other.
Down.
Oh God, I'm so excited, Jason. Actually, I'm not excited.
I have a feeling this is going to be right up Shane's alley, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Shane is the heavy favorite then.
Yeah.
Evan, we'll get some betting odds from you in a minute. But do you think Shane's going to cover the spread here of let's say he's minus 300 points here?
Oh yeah, easy.
Easy cover. Okay.
Yeah.
Evan, you don't have much confidence in yourself.
And Jason is an underdog, a plus.
I'm the underdog here. I'm the underdog.
All right, boys, let's get freaking to it. All right, so y'all all know how Jeopardy works, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. The one thing I'm going to say is you do not have to say who is blah blah blah. What is blah blah. Yes, please, God, don't do that.
Thank God, because I'll forget half the time.
Got you. So the way we're going to determine order here is I'm going to ask you a question. Whoever's closest, and we're going to obviously descending. Whoever's closest, second closest, third closest. How many? And we'll go Shane first. How many targets did Cooper Kupp have in 2021?
138.
Okay, Evan.
146.
Jason.
Oh my God!
Don't be looking on Pro Football Reference right now.
I know. 143.
Okay, Evan. What was your guess again?
146.
Evan is first. You know how many targets he had? 191.
God.
Yeah.
No way.
Dude, I knew it was something crazy.
91
I was lowballing it.
What?
Wow.
So, all right. So we got Evan first, Jason, and then Shane. Let me see if I can't move these things. I ain't worried about it. Evan, the board is yours, sir. What do you want?
Let's see here. Let's go.
Hold on, quick question. Are we allowed to buzz in even if the question is not ours? I don't remember that part.
Yes. So the way that's a good question. Thank you, Shane. So the way
So-
we're going to do this is whoever's name I hear first, that's who's going to get first crack at the question.
Okay.
This is like traditional Jeopardy. I'm going to take points
Okay.
away for wrong answers. Yep.
Okay. Let's go rookie mistake 300 then.
Rookie mistake 300. This player had as many 300-yard passing games as Trevor
Shane.
Lawrence. Shane, who you got?
Who is Davis Mills?
Davis Mills. That is correct.
Nice.
Shane. Oh, why is it? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that minus 300 is looking real good.
Right. No, you're good. You did not have you didn't make a guess on it. So you don't lose any points there. All right, Shane, the board is yours.
Let's go. Don't get defensive for 100.
All right. Who led the NFL in total tackles this season? For my IDP players here.
Jason.
Who
Is it?
you got?
Oh my God, this is probably wrong, but is it Foyesade Oluokun?
Boom, Jason.
Very
Yes.
nice. Very
It is
nice.
indeed.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
he killed the name too, man.
That's really hard.
I remember writing an article about him for going for two, like this previous offseason. I will never forget how to spell that man's name, but it was a struggle bus originally. All right, Jason, let's recap the scores. Jason's 100, Evan's sitting at 0, Shane's got 300. Jason, what you going to go with, my man?
Running back to square one for 200.
For 200, how many games did Christian McCaffrey play in 2021?
Shane.
Evan.
Ooh, I heard Jason first.
Dang.
B, 5.
Incorrect.
Shane.
What you got, Shane?
A4.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Oh, Evan.
What you got, bro?
You're the only one that can answer.
7.
It is 7 points.
Wow.
That is correct. What's all right, we got here.
I had too much of him this year, man.
Dude,
You and me both.
how sad. Like, okay, so we're gonna digress real quick. Where are y'all? Let's just say redraft. No, let's say dynasty actually, because I think that's a more interesting question.
Ooh.
You're in a dynasty startup right now. Let's say it's non-super flex, so we don't get super crazy with it. Just a PPR dynasty league. Where are you taking Christian McCaffrey?
Oh man, I've been mulling over that question for a while now.
Dynasty,
In dynasty,
right?
Yep.
I mean,
He's
only
25, I
so-
believe. Yep.
But he has like 300 plus touch seasons already.
And he's like what, 215-ish?
Oh, he's
kind of a
like that,
slider
I
guy.
think.
Yeah. Well, he came into the league, I want to say at 207 or 205.
Okay.
But he is, you could tell he's put on a little timber. Sorry, that was my terrible British accent.
That's all right.
So
I mean, I still think he needs to go in the first round.
Yeah, I do too, but I don't think I'm
Just
touching him in the top half of the draft.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the first round.
towards the end of the first round now, when we're before we're talking a top 3 pick easily.
okay.
Yeah, I think 106 to 108 is probably that's a good value pick if you take him there.
I'm gonna pull up some rankings real quick. Y'all tell me who you're taking ahead of him. JT, right? Where everybody's taking Jonathan Taylor ahead of him.
In Dynasty, absolutely.
In Dynasty, yes.
Najee Harris.
Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
How about
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a good one. How about Javonte Williams?
No, not for me.
Yeah, I don't think I would
But
either.
the hype on Javonte is real right now.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It is, and especially because Melvin Gordon says he wants to come back to Denver. I'm pretty sure.
I think Denver re-signs him. Honestly,
Yeah.
he looked great this season, man. and the dude is a constant touchdown threat. Like Melvin Gordon just has a nose for the end zone. Oh my gosh, we have a special guest. Real quick, hold on one second. Let me pull this man up.
What up? Shane! Jason! Hey,
buddy.
Evan, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up,
Better
buddy?
now that I see you.
Thanks, buddy. I just had a quick question, and it has nothing to do with Jeopardy, but football. And I just want to throw this out there for you betting guys and you odds guys. If I remember this right, it was a video that got sent, and there's something about the over under on a double leg takedown from the Los Angeles Rams to the Cincinnati Bengals. Just wondering what I should take on that over under, how much I should bet.
Cam is having a stroke.
I'm sorry. I know it's something stupid. I just legit wanted to pop in and say hey to everybody. Say hey Shane, I missed you, bud. You guys are doing a great job. I've gotten every one of these Jeopardy questions right, so y'all, I should have been on. I'm fucking the Cooper Cup one, just knocked it right out. But anyway, love you guys. Sorry for ruining the podcast.
Don't do it again.
Don't do it
bye.
All right. Well, there we go. Professional podcasting at its best.
There you go.
He is unprofessional, Cam.
He is
The
unprofessional as shit. So, all right. I want to find Joe Mixon ahead of Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
Does that pain you to say that?
1,000 million.
That
billion,
really
trillion
hurts to say
percent.
that.
Dude, I know you, like me, Shane, were 100% out on Joe Mixon this season. And that didn't work out.
Yeah, me and Shane actually wrote an article up and did a collaboration article, and Joe Mixon was one of my guys.
Dude.
Wow.
Yep.
I traded.
I think we hit on a lot of our
dude,
players in that article. Now that I think about it,
I was just about to say that was a good article, man.
So shout out to going for two.
That right? All right. So we kind of found the line. Christian McCaffrey, kind of back of the first half.
Yeah,
I think that's about right. Let's get back to some Jeopardy.
Evan is up.
Evan, what you want?
Let's go tight end of the line for 100.
Tight end of the line. This player led the position in targets, yards, and touch. Shane.
Mark Andrews.
Boom. That's a gimme right there.
That was a gimme.
Thank you.
So Travis Kelce was dethroned for the first time in, I think, 6 seasons or 5 seasons in a row. He was the tight end one. He was right behind him, though. Everybody considers like Travis Kelce had this horrible year. Dude, he scored a lot of fantasy points.
Yeah.
Our boy Dalton Schultz.
Oh, man. Oh, and this is another thing I meant to bring up earlier. Jason, there are 3 Dallas fans on this podcast right now. How does that make you feel?
I'd be upset.
Some people I only count as a third, so.
I'd be upset, but
we count you as a whole.
Your rival put the stupidest name ever out, so I guess I'm leaning Cowboys from now on.
If I remember, Jason, you're a Titans fan, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you should be feeling pretty good because there's rumors that a certain NFC quarterback is coming to your town.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers just purchased some land.
I don't want to hurt myself.
That's what I was going to ask you, Jason. You sent out a tweet earlier today. It's like, why do we continue to hurt ourselves?
Yeah, like
is it like the expectations you don't want to be let down?
Right. Okay. You remember we went through this with Peyton and Brady. We went through it with both of them.
Nobody wants to play there. I don't know.
It's
a small market, man. I think that's a big reason why. All right, Shane, where are you going?
Tight end of the line, 200, please.
Tight end of the line, 200. Who led the position in PPR fantasy points per game?
Shane.
Shane, who you got?
Kelce.
That is incorrect.
Son of a bitch.
I'll go.
Who you got, Evan?
Was it Dalton Schultz?
It was not. He was close.
Yeah.
Jason, you got to guess? You're going to let the timer run out.
Can I ask a question?
No.
I will determine whether I answer that, but yeah, you can ask.
Okay, is it possible for a player to have, like in one column, can it be the same player twice? Is that possible?
That is a possibility.
Well, then I'm going with Andrews.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is any other. Oh, I guess nobody can really. George Kittle.
I really didn't see that.
16.8 PPR points per game.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Because when he
Yeah,
played,
see,
he was
I
on
wasn't-
fire.
It's because he started off slow. I was like,
Yep. It ended up being, I think,
Well,
Kittle
and then
was
he missed games, too.
16.8.
Mhm.
He did. He was 16.8. I want to say Andrews was like 16.2 or something like that. It was a close race. And then, Kelsey was right behind him as well. All right. So I think it goes back to you, Shane.
I think.
Go
if we're
ahead.
Following
I'm the
traditional
best Jeopardy
I
host
think that's
ever.
Right. Let's go. Let's try this. The most position.
Oh, excellent. You know
let's
what
go
position that is, don't you?
No, I don't. 200.
All right, here we go. This player started the first 7 games of the season and owned a 14-3 touchdown to interception ratio. I should say this player only started the first 7 games of the season and owned a 14-3 touchdown to interception ratio. The most position is a quarterback.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah.
Jason,
who you got?
Jameis Winston.
Famous Jameis Winston.
Yeah,
Damn, that's a
is
great
correct.
guess.
Yes,
Great job,
let me get that.
That is correct. Oh,
I
shit. I
couldn't
gave
think of
you,
it.
sorry. All right, Jason. Sitting in negative 100. I mean, it's anybody's race right now. Negative 100 for Jason. Evan is a Neil, and Shane is 100. Jason, the board is yours. We got every position or every category has been chosen so far. So, what do you think?
Oh man,
You like the most position.
I do like the most position. Let me get it for 300.
All right. 11. Oh, fuck me running. I totally forgot to write this down. So, all right. Let me pull some shit up real quick.
What the hell?
11 quarterbacks played in all 17 games. Name 3 of them. Give me a second, guys. I am so sorry. I totally meant to write this one down, and I forgot. All right.
God, and COVID is gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
trying.
that's the honestly,
I
man.
know.
That's the problem.
That's the kicker right there.
I mean, this is. I'll give y'all a hint. This is kind of a who's who.
All right.
Are you? So here's the
I'll go.
question: if we
I'll
guess
go.
one wrong, are we done?
If you guess one wrong, yes, that is
I'll go.
that's a Neil. That's a negative, actually.
Evan,
who you got, brother?
let's go. Tom Brady, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Nice.
He got it. So I'll read off the 11 players real quick. Tom Brady, Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr, Josh Allen, Matt Ryan, Mac Jones, Ryan Tannehill, Trevor Lawrence, and Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
dude. Imagine that when he coming into the year, ankles banged up.
Right? Both ankles or some
Yeah.
shit going around. All right, hell yeah. That was all right. Hopefully I don't have any more like that I totally forgot to write down.
Hopefully,
Evan,
idiot.
what do you? How dare you? But it's true.
Let's go. Rookie mistake for 100.
This player was a waiver wire darling who led fantasy
Shane.
championship. Shane, who you got?
Elijah Mitchell.
It is not Elijah Mitchell. To championships to the tune of the most points at his position in weeks 15 through 17.
Evan,
Jason. Oh.
Evan, who you got?
Justin Jackson.
It is not Justin Jackson.
Dang.
These are all rookies.
Oh, did it say rookie?
Yeah, rookie mistake.
Jason.
Oh shit.
Jason, who you got?
Amon St. Ra.
Amon-Ra St.
Yeah,
Ra.
Amon-Ra
That
St.
dude.
Ra.
that was a total just.
Yep. So yeah.
Yeah,
he led
so-
easy. Let me.
If we're
see here.
taking a poll for who the dumbest person on the spot is right now, Evan is now in the lead.
Now in the lead.
Justin
Justin Jackson.
Jackson. Well, what
Oh,
makes
man.
it worse is you picked that category of
I
rookie
sure
mistake.
did.
You had me questioning it. I'm like, wait.
Wait, hold on.
That's-
So
Sitting
I
here
meant
watch,
to.
I got so much money on the Suns right now. I'm sitting here watching.
We're gonna see Evan literally cry tears of joy or tears of
Oh,
sadness at
man.
some point. Yeah, so I put this down as rookie mistake because there has been a prevailing sentiment among fantasy football analysts or whatever for a long time that rookies don't necessarily produce in their first season and yada yada. That is just absolutely not true, and I kind of wanted to highlight that in this game. So, Jason, the points were yours. You're back to 0. Maybe I made this game too hard. You guys aren't scoring very many points. What do you got, my friend?
I'll tell you what. Let's go. Don't get defensive for 300.
3 bills? He tied his franchise's record for most sacks in a single game.
Shane.
Shane.
Micah Parsons.
It is not Micah Parsons.
God damn it.
Although I love me some Micah Parsons. Evan and I were literally talking on Twitter like 30 minutes ago about it. Can I won't give a hint unless y'all really, really want one.
I mean, I'm not answering this at this moment, so I'm not losing any points.
I can't lose any more points.
Yeah.
How about this? I'm going to take away Shane's. I'm going to give him back his 300, and I'm going to give y'all a hint. And that way, Shane, you can guess again.
And then I can guess again? Okay.
You can. Yes, sir.
All right.
So this game was week 1 of the 2021 season.
Shane.
God.
Who you got?
Chandler Jones.
Chandler Jones, also known as Jason's Bane.
I knew it immediately when you said it was the first
No,
game.
as soon as I got it wrong, I was like, oh, it was Chandler Jones in week 1.
Dude.
Yeah.
And he had, IDP guys like.
You didn't even have to give me the hint.
Scoring. Yeah, he was like, I think he had like 40-some points or something.
Yeah.
5 sacks in a single game.
Yeah.
Chandler Jones, man, that guy is going to get paid.
He made Taylor Lewan look like a high school kid.
Yeah,
Dude.
he really did.
That was wild.
All right, let's go big or go home.
Let's do it.
Rookie mistake 500.
Ooh. Najee Harris was dominant in 2021, finishing as the RB3 overall.
Name them.
Who were the next 4 rookie running backs in terms of fantasy finish among the position? And you have to name them in order. It's a 500 level question, guys. I ain't
That
getting
is
shit
a
out for
500
free.
level question.
You ain't getting shit out for free?
Jesus Christ.
I've got 3 of them.
And in order?
Yeah, I've got 3 of them in order, I'm pretty sure.
So,
Who is the 4th one? Son of
a biscuit.
Yeah.
So we had Najee Harris. Oh, shit, I got to sort this by.
Freaking Erik is just stumping me, man.
This
makes me
one's too much.
Myself, dude.
All right, if y'all can name just the 4, you don't necessarily have to name them in order.
Shane.
Who you got?
I can't even think of a 4th rookie running back. Elijah Mitchell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Michael Carter.
Yes, sir.
Javonte Williams.
Yeah.
Yep. Who's number 4?
I can't think of the 4th.
Oh, I know. Okay, I know who it is.
All right. We'll
Chuba Hubbard.
Oh,
damn it! You got it. You got it.
Did I get it in order too?
Because
No, you didn't get it in order.
Yeah, CMC missed so much fucking time.
It goes
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Javonte.
Oh no, sorry. Yes, Javonte, Mitchell, Carter.
Oh, okay. Javonte was first.
Did you know Chuba finished as RB36?
Yeah.
So crazy.
Isn't that wild? Oh my God, Shane!
Give me that 500, baby. Let's go.
Damn. Shane is on the comeback trail. Jason, why are you embarrassing me as a co-host?
Hey man, I've answered a lot of questions. I just had a really big negative up front.
All right.
Shane, you gonna continue to go big or go home? Or you gonna?
No, I'm gonna cool off a little bit.
He's like, I'm scared.
I got my lead now. I'm gonna maintain it. Let's go. Don't get defensive 200.
Don't get defensive 200. Ba-doo.
Oh,
risk it all, Shane. Risk it all.
Daily double. If y'all don't know how daily doubles work, you can bet all of your money here and double it up, or you can lose it. No, yeah, you can lose it too.
Can't believe
I haven't watched Jeopardy in a long time.
Dude.
I'm gonna go 300 here.
300 is on the line.
Do you know
I
how
gotta
to do
admit
it?
something to y'all.
you forgot
You
to
don't know
write
how
the
to do
question.
that.
I put in daily double, and I didn't put a question for
You
it.
didn't put the question. I was thinking.
So you know what? You know what? I'm gonna make one up real quick.
On the fly, you got it.
Oh my God! It was don't get defensive.
What?
The category was don't get defensive.
Yeah,
I was just helping you because you're dumb.
I know. Yeah, let's just Okay.
Are you sure it wasn't a rookie mistake?
That was my rookie mistake. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not how I wanted to do this. All right, we're going to talk about some linebackers here.
Okay.
Daily double. Okay, so we all know T.J. Watt. He had the he tied Michael Strahan's record, right, of most sacks in a single season.
Yeah.
22 and a half.
Who was 22 and a half. Who was right behind him at 18 and a half sacks?
It's just to me, right?
I'm sorry, it's not. It's who was right behind him? Give me one second. It's to you, Shane. Yep.
Oh, I am 90% sure that this
Holy
person
shit.
is on my favorite team.
Hmm.
And I am going with Myles Garrett.
It is not Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett had 16 sacks. This player had 18 and a half, according to fantasydata.com.
I already lost the 600 because it doubles on the loss, right, too?
Yes.
So I lost the 600.
Robert Quinn.
Oh,
wow.
Robert Quinn had
Very
18 and a half sacks.
I was going to say Nick Bosa.
That's
Good
crazy.
thing I didn't say anything.
Should be tied with Evan, yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. All right, sorry about that, guys. I totally meant to do that, and I just forgot. I might not do this again. This fantasy Jeopardy. All right, so Shane, it's still your board.
Okay, the most position 100.
Name 2 of the top 5 QBs who had 40 or more combined rushing and passing touchdowns. So they could be all right, Shane.
How
what
many?
You got? So you'd have to name 2 of the 5 quarterbacks who had 40 or more combined passing and rushing touchdowns.
Herbert and Brady.
Let me double check here. Yes, it is. Let me just check. Yep. It sure enough is. Shane nailed it. We had Tom Brady at 45, Josh Allen at 42.
I wasn't considering rushing touchdowns.
It's crazy not to
got
see
Rodgers
Pat
there,
Mahomes
right?
on that list, man.
Pat Mahomes at 39.
I know.
He was literally right there. I kept wanting to add him in there, and I just All right, Shane is at 300.
And I'm still up.
Damn, dude.
Running back to square one, 100.
True or false? Myles Gaskin, Ty Johnson, Mike Davis, and Nyheim Hines were all top 15 at the position in total targets.
Shane, false.
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
what?
Damn.
Who wants to? Anybody else going to chime in?
Jason.
Oh shit.
True.
There you go.
I just assumed that.
Yes.
No way.
Yes, I was going to put. So the original question was Myles Gaskin top 10 in total targets? He was, and then I kept looking. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Ty Johnson threw me off.
Dude.
Mike Davis was. I was sure Mike Davis was the reason that was false.
I am telling you, it's crazy.
With the way that Cordero Patterson was used, that's shocking.
Right?
Dude, I'm about to stay up all night just studying stats now because what do I know?
No, I feel you. Ty Johnson was 15th with 55, tied for 15th with 55 targets at the position. Fucking crazy.
I will
Jason,
say, regardless of how poor I'm doing, this is fun as hell.
Yeah,
I'm glad. I'm really sorry about the daily doubles, guys. I will be honest. I have another one. I'm gonna have to make up on the fly, but that's okay. We're having.
Do you know where it is?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, then you could go ahead and start looking up a question for that.
I know, but I'm just hosting this, Shane. This is hard work.
Why don't you put Cam to work? He's not doing
Come on,
anything.
CP3.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Chris Paul. All right, Jason, the board is yours.
Hold on. Oh, that sucks. Let's go tight end of the line, 300.
Tight end of the line for 300. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. The absence of competition had these 2 players tied for 4th at the position from week 7 to 17.
Oh, I know one.
Oh shit. Okay.
I put a lot of work into this phrasing here. So just that's your hint for this one.
I know the one. Fuck. Who's the other?
They don't tell you that.
Screw it, Shane.
Shane, what you got?
Dawson Knox and Dalton Schultz.
It is not
All right.
those
Evan.
guys. Evan, who you got?
Pat Fryermuth. And it's got to be Schultz.
It is not Dalton Schultz.
What the fuck?
You got to read the statement very carefully here. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. The absence of competition had these two players tied for fourth
Right, I thought Blake
at the
Jarwin.
position from week 7 to 17.
Oh, so it happened in week 7.
Oh, I got Jason.
Who you got?
Pat Fryermuth and oh my God, how am I going to Dallas Goedert?
You got one correct, but not good enough. Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert.
But
They finally got away from each other.
okay.
Got you.
See, I put a lot of effort into these things here, guys.
Yeah, whatever.
I knew
Shut up,
that.
bitch.
Does it still come back to me?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
All right, rookie mistake 200.
This wide receiver was fourth at the position from weeks 8 through 13 before missing the remainder of the season due to injury.
So this is a rookie, right?
These are rookies. No, this is a 7th-year player. This dude was a stud for a few weeks, and people are trading for him in Dynasty.
Oh, Jason.
Who you got?
Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Give me more
Okay.
Elijah Moore.
All right, yes.
So he had 51 targets, 34 receptions, 459 yards, and 5 touchdowns in those games. He was really propped up by the touchdowns. But that's a 17-game pace of definitely not 1,445 yards. I think it was 100. It was supposed to be 145.
I'm saying
I had a decimal there. 96.7 receptions, 1,300 yards, and 14 touchdowns. That's not bad. Is he going to do that? Probably not. Are y'all in? Are y'all in on Elijah Moore in Dynasty?
Yeah,
I love him. Love him.
Yeah.
And how much are you in?
So right now I'm getting offered, and for a cup as well, I'm getting offered the 1-1 and Elijah Moore.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
wow.
What?
That's tough.
I just got offered that before I got on here, so I'm over here mulling that over. I really want 2 first for Cup, but I mean Elijah Moore is the
That's
only
super
thing
nasty.
that holds me back on Elijah is
Man,
Zach Wilson.
that's-
but
Bro, that's tough, man.
That's tempting.
that's a
That is
tough one,
very
right?
tempting. I think I gave up. I think it was DeAndre Hopkins and a 2023. No, it was a second round this year for Elijah Moore. To my brother, he was like, "Nah, dude, I'm not doing that."
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I just wanted to see what
I think I'd rather have Elijah Moore than some of the other guys coming out this year, to be honest. If you really look at the strength.
So my only problem with Elijah Moore is just the quarterback situation
Mm-hmm.
in New
Yeah,
York.
exactly.
It's
I
the New
like
York
Zach
Jets
Wilson, but I don't know if I
situation.
trust him yet.
Yeah, he really didn't.
Yeah.
He did not show. He arguably played better than Trevor Lawrence.
That's
his-
true.
His O-line did get banged up, so
Yeah.
Mom got banged up.
Well, here we go. It's like Cam's on the show. All right, Jason. I believe I don't.
Oh, it's
think I
still
gave
on
you
me.
a
That's
question.
right.
Sorry. Yep. What you got
Running back to square one for 300.
for 300? Which top 15 drafted or running back? Named not named seats. Oh my God, Christian McCaffrey had the worst return on investment.
Shane,
Who you got?
Saquon.
It is mother effing Saquon Barkley.
Yep.
Drafted as the RB8, finished
too
as the
easy.
RB34. Too easy, he said. Okay, make it a little more difficult next time.
I don't need it more difficult. That particular one was just too easy.
Yeah.
All right, we're all on big boys now.
Yeah.
We're on big.
So-
Look, this is
running back to square one, 400.
400. This is a good one. This is probably the hardest one. Two
Ooh.
players tied for the target lead at the position. Name both of them. I'll give you all a hint. One of them is pretty damn obvious. The other one, maybe not so much.
Oh, F a duck.
Oh man.
Don't look at.
All right,
at
Jason.
Who you got, Jason?
I'm gonna say Austin Eckler and Joe Mixon.
Oh,
Ooh, we got. Yeah, that is incorrect.
Fuck.
that. I'll try. Fuck it.
All right, Evan, who you got?
I like. Wait, who did he say? Who did he say again? No,
He said
Joe
Austin Eckler and Joe Mixon.
Mixon.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Eckler and Najee.
Evan, that is correct.
Son of a bitch, I
Austin
knew it.
Eckler and Najee
But when
Harris.
you said it was obvious, I was like, well,
Austin Eckler's
Yeah,
obvious.
I knew.
Yeah.
I thought
but
Najee was obvious because he got so much volume.
Yeah, that's why I said
I
maybe
was
not
going
so much.
between
But,
Eckler and Joe Mixon.
oh
Yeah.
yes,
Besides
Y'all-
Najee, I was going Najee, and I was like, is it
Okay.
Eckler or Mixon?
So
Yeah,
they
I
both
just
had
remembered-
94.
So Jason
job,
gave me
Evan.
the alley oop on that one.
Yeah, I
Me
just
and Jason- me
remembered.
and Jason should split that.
Nah, it's cool.
The program doesn't allow me to do these things.
All right, Evan, where are we going now?
Oh shit. Let's finish this rookie mistake up that got me earlier.
Hey, it's rookies.
Yes, thank you.
Just so
Needed
you
that. I
know.
needed that earlier, Shane.
All right, so I'm not going to make y'all name them
Oh,
in order
Jesus.
again. Jamar Chase, #1 dynasty asset. I'm just throwing that out there. If you disagree, you're dumb. Was incredible in his rookie season. Who were the next 4 rookie wide receivers in terms of fantasy finish among the position? You
Shane.
don't have to name them in order. Who do you have, Shane?
Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I
And this
wanna
is the
say-
tough one.
This is a tough one. Elijah Moore.
Ding, ding, ding.
I got it.
You got
Yep.
it correct.
Nice.
Jalen
Good.
Waddle, wide receiver 13. Amon-Ra St. Brown, as Jason likes to say. Wide receiver 21. Devontae Smith, 30th wide receiver. Elijah Moore, wide receiver 50. I think that's going to scare some people off, at least a
Did you
redraft.
give that to Evan?
I might have, yeah.
You
Yeah,
did.
he must have. That looks nice though.
Shane's like, you son of a bitch.
I'm just trying to cover the line.
What was it? It was minus 300.
Minus 300, so now I'm
Okay.
covering.
He's
And Jason
covered.
was plus 2,700.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what it was.
Evan, I guess you're just a push, so it's fine.
I was even money.
Right. I think that's going to scare some people off of Elijah Moore. It's just his overall finish, at least in redraft.
But I was just gonna say he missed games. If he doesn't miss games, he finishes higher. And for a rookie, that's a great season.
Does the possibility of, I don't think this has happened personally, Jalen Hurts being either them drafting a quarterback, because they have 3, Philadelphia has 3 first-round picks. 15,
Oh, are you talking about
16.
Smith?
Yeah, I'm talking about Smith right now. I was talking about Elijah Moore just a minute ago.
Okay, sorry.
Does that worry y'all at all for Devontae Smith? Let's say his dynasty value.
No, I think he's extremely talented. I think
Yeah, I just
he.
think he's,
Go ahead, Evan.
good enough. He's kind of like Pat Freiermuth for me. Like I was worried about, once we lost Roethlisberger, but then I'm thinking like, can you really go much lower than how Roethlisberger played this year? And Freiermuth still,
Unless it's Jared
performed.
Goff.
And so I think Devontae Smith is, he's talented enough that he's going to get his. The only other thing that maybe is they're talking about using one of those first rounds on another wide receiver. So
I think that
They should,
that
to be
could play
honest.
into it too.
I think that helps him.
Yeah, that
I
could
mean,
help.
because
Yeah.
you got to think about it. Like I always use this argument like when people are like, "Oh, they're going to bring in another wide receiver." Well, yeah, that helps because then the number one corner isn't always going to be on Smith.
True.
If they don't like, if it's a corner that only stays on one side of the field and Smith travels, which he's capable of, he's very versatile.
He's compact.
Then that got me, Eric. But if they get like a true X that is going to stick on the outside and you can move Smith into the slot and other positions, that just opens up the field more for Smith. So the added competition doesn't scare me with him, especially because we've seen him at Alabama with Waddle, Ruggs, and Judy.
That's true. I think you're right. I mean, he is too good probably just to be outshined regardless of who they get. So
I was definitely wrong with Devontae Smith. I did not think. I thought he was just too small.
We didn't like his little legs.
Well, I mean, there was that one preseason picture. They look like toothpicks. So yeah. I forgot to bring this comment up earlier, but Anthony here is a good friend of the show. He comments quite often. I'm taking CMC 13th overall in a Superflex dynasty. Would only take JT ahead of him. I'm assuming he's meaning obviously running backs.
Running back, yeah.
Man.
So then who the hell else are you taking? Who are the first 12 then for you, Anthony?
It
can't be all quarterbacks.
Yeah. I mean, Jamar Chase.
Justin
Jefferson. Kyle. I don't know if you want to go Kyle Pitts, but
I'm not ready to go Kyle Pitts
that's
yet.
Phoenix's ball.
Let's go, Phoenix.
Just so you guys know, this is super dramatic. I have it on as well. This is ridiculous.
Y'all aren't paying attention
there. I can't see it.
Damn show. All right. So did I give points to the appropriate person that time?
Yes, you did.
Okay, perfect. Thank y'all.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Who is
It's me.
up? Shane, who do you got? Or what do you got here?
Tight end of the line, 500.
Oof.
500. Despite finishing as the tight end 22 on the season, this player had a top 10 game at the position on the season. So that means he had, he's one of his games was top 10 among the position.
Yeah, but then everything else sucked.
Fair
Jason.
enough. Jason, who you got?
I'm swinging for the win. If I lose, Eric, you can't even get mad now. I'm just going to go for everything.
That's good.
Jared Cook.
It is not Jared Cook, but I like that guess a lot. I had Jared Cook in Scott Fish Bowl 11, and he had a couple freaking good weeks. I also had Dalton Schultz. That helped a lot.
I want to say it, but I can't take the risk.
Take the risk, Kevin. Take it.
No, I can't do it.
Shane's like, eliminate some answers for me.
Go for
Please.
it. You know it.
No, I don't. There's one name that's sticking in my head, but it makes absolutely no sense. And Jason would probably appreciate that I would guess it.
Oh, okay.
Anthony Fersker.
It's Anthony Fersker. It's not him. I'll say that.
This is off the record, right? I haven't called.
Oh no, it's not Anthony Fersker.
It was Jeff Swaim.
Oh, it wasn't him. It's not him either.
Mine was going to be RSJ.
Nope.
That's a really
any other guesses? Are y'all scared?
Official guesses?
Oh, I think I know who it was. Damn.
No,
if you want to take the risk, I'll let you guess again.
No.
Maybe Sweeney. It may be Sweeney.
Is that an official guess?
No. No.
Shane, do you got an official one? If not, I'll go ahead and show y'all.
No, I don't.
Shane, you're going to die. David Njoku. Cleveland Browns, Week 5, 7 for 7 with 149 yards and a touchdown. Wow, that right there is a top 10 game for tight ends.
Yeah. And I actually remember that now.
Yeah, I do now too because he wanted people a ton of money in DraftKings.
Yep.
All right, that falls to me again.
Yep.
Let's wrap up this tight end position.
All right, Shane, you must just be a lucky guy today.
Oh, God damn it.
Daily Dabble. All right. How much would you like to wager? That was a 400, so I won't make it incredibly difficult.
Did you get a question?
Fantastic. I'll go 600. Evan, I'm gift wrapping this for you.
600.
Unless you get it, and then it's over.
No, it's
All
not.
right.
There's still plenty of points on the board.
Okay. 4 tight ends tied for the lead at in total touchdowns with 9 touchdowns. Name. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 names. You're gonna name one of the other 2.
Okay.
So Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, obviously they were at the tops. Who was one of the other 2 players?
Dawson Knox.
My man, he got it.
Schultz
You're
had
giving
the
it to the wrong
upside.
person.
God dang it. Sorry, y'all. How much did you bet?
I bet 600, so click it 3 times. Because that'd be 1,200.
It won't let me go 12. Hold on, we're gonna pow.
No, I should have 1,800. I had 600.
Oh, you're right.
Jesus
I
Christ.
haven't even been drinking, y'all. It's rough. All right, Shane, nailed it. What you got?
Don't get defensive. 500.
500. This 32-year-old defensive end had 8 sacks in the fantasy football playoffs, leading all IDP scorers.
Oh, man.
Oh, Shane.
What you got?
Robert Quinn.
It is not Robert Quinn. Although he had a lot of sacks.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I will say, Jason, you're so far behind. I'm going to give you a hint. I think he's one of your favorite players. Back in the day, I'm pretty sure you used to draft him all the time in our home league.
32-year-old.
Can't believe Phoenix did this to me.
Oh, man, I got to guess, but I'm probably so wrong.
I mean, you're not going to claw your way out unless you start making some.
Was it Cameron Hayward?
Oh my God, you got me so excited!
He's
it is
older
not
than that,
Cameron
I think.
Hayward. Yeah, Cameron Hayward's a little bit older. Evan, you got anybody?
Oh, I know who it is. Damn it.
No.
Jason.
Cameron
Jordan.
I would have went for it. Damn it. I would have took the double loss.
Oh, the rules have broken down here.
Very much so.
The rules have broken down. Shane, I believe it's still.
Finish defensive, please.
Let's get it done. All right. Top 5 fantasy DST in 2019 and 2020. This team finished 18th in 2021. A real fall from grace, if you will. And I know probably none of us play in DST.
See, I don't know
leagues,
anything about it.
I've got a guess, but I don't.
A team that was incredibly, incredibly great for your fantasy team the past 2 seasons, but not last season.
Actually, I have 2 guesses now. There's so many names flying through my head right now. It's not even funny. So, Evan, I'd really like you to take a guess here.
Yeah.
Please fall on this landmine for me.
I mean, I could take plenty of guesses, but top 5. I mean,
top 5 fantasy DST in 2019 and 2020.
My guess would be the Ravens.
It is not the Ravens.
That wasn't one of mine, so fuck.
you trying to get a lifeline, a 50-50 lifeline here?
It'd be great.
It's not multiple choice, so sorry.
Yeah.
I was just thinking because Ravens were so banged up, they were getting tore up and passing.
The Redskins? Or,
how dare you,
whatever
sir.
the hell. The Commanders.
The Commanders. It is not the Commanders. It is not the football team, although they are a football team. Anything? You're going to let this one go?
I kind of want to let this one go just to, cover my bet, cover my ass.
Pittsburgh.
Okay, that was not
Steelers.
one. That was not my guess.
That would not have been my
Yep.
guess. Yeah.
They were.
Makes sense,
They were
though.
a little banged up as well.
Where? So, quick question before we move
Yeah.
on to the next one.
Mhm,
Where did the Rams finish this year? Because I feel
In
like
DST.
from a fantasy perspective, they dropped off this year.
Yeah.
Let us take a look. Well, America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, were number 1.
Let's go.
The Los Angeles Rams were 12th.
Okay.
So yeah, your
Were they
top
top-
5 was what's that?
I was gonna say, have they been top 5 in the past 2 years?
The Rams. Let's take
Yeah.
a look.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
I know
They were
last
literally
year.
number 1 in 2020.
Yeah,
So
I was
they
going
were-
to say they were. Yeah.
Well, 19 I know was the Patriots because they would have been good enough to be a first-round pick.
Yeah, the
Absolutely.
Rams, and I think the Patriots were actually top 5 both years as well. But
Those were my 2 guesses, were the Rams and the Patriots. But I was like,
Got
I
you.
don't think either of them fell off.
I don't think the
much
Patriots
No.
were all the way to 18 though.
the Patriots, I believe, were number 2
this year.
this season. Yeah, let's take a look here.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the Pats were number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, give me the most position for 400.
The most position. Despite only playing 12 games, this quarterback was tied for 6 in sacks.
Jason,
Who you got?
Lamar Jackson.
That is correct.
Thank
You know
God.
that pain way too well.
Yeah, I knew it.
You've got him in
All right, Jason, you got
Let's keep it in the most position.
most position for 500. There were 4 non-QBs to throw a touchdown this season. Name one of them.
Shane,
Who you got?
Cedric Wilson.
I don't think. Hold on, sorry, man. My alarm's going off. No, I don't believe it was Cedric Wilson. Give me 1 second to vet that. Sorry, y'all.
I would have said Cedric Wilson too.
It sure as shit might have been. Hold on. Sorry, I meant to write this shit down. I'm not doing another Jeopardy game. I'll tell you all that much.
Yeah, you are. You're just going to do it better.
I'm gonna figure this shit out faster than you.
No, it is not Cedric Wilson. I was correct. Oh, let me go ahead and take Shane for sass. I'm going to take double. No, I'm just playing.
No, you're not.
There were 4 non-QBs.
I'm out. I'm googling this shit.
This is so tough.
It's a 500 level question.
Justin Jefferson.
Not Justin Jefferson. Jason,
I'm trying, man. Hold on.
I'm so disappointed. That's all I'm going to say.
Dude, I think I know, but no.
Shane, did you look it up?
Yeah, I did.
Are you 2 of them are pretty obvious.
One of them is Kendrick Bourne,
Yep.
according to this article. The other is Derrick Henry.
Ah, damn it. I didn't want to say it and lose my points.
Mm.
Fuck. All right, man.
Good old Tom Kennedy. Everyone knew that, right?
Oh my God!
fit-
Secret Agent Tom Kennedy. I should have known that one.
Freaking.
Dude, so Derrick Henry actually did that in the playoffs as well
dude.
last year. So I didn't know if I was remembering the playoffs.
Dude,
You know what I
so
mean?
many of these, after you see the answer, you envision it in your head. You're like,
Yeah.
holy shit, how did I not
can-
know that?
I can see the Derrick Henry one. He jumped.
Yeah,
he jumped
stopped,
over the line.
jumped.
Yeah. It was
He
a
pulled a
7-yard
Tebow.
pass.
He
Yeah.
pulled a
Yeah.
Tebow. Yeah, but he
Sure.
did the same thing in the playoffs in 2020. That's why I was like, I don't know if I'm remembering the wrong thing here.
8-yard pass. My bad. All right.
Yeah.
We got one more.
Damn it.
There's not much that y'all
I've
can do
won,
with that Shane,
bitches.
but all right, here we go. Running back to square one. Finished running back 59. This player had a top 10. This player had a top 10 game at the position in a loss to Houston.
For the season, right?
Yes, on the season. Yep.
You're an asshole.
Lost to Houston.
I will say this. This is my only hint. Y'all mentioned him earlier. Someone mentioned him earlier.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shane.
Fucking Eckler's backup.
Justin Jackson.
Justin Jackson.
Shane called his name out first.
Oh, no.
Evan, you can't just speak without.
Damn it.
That's bullshit. Oh, my God.
We have to adhere to the rules of the game. All right, so final score. Jason, last
I have
place.
minus 100.
Negative 100. Evan is disputing this with the proper authorities. Evan minus 600. Shane with a robust 1,300. He more than covered the initial spread. I mean, that was a drubbing. Shane, we got to get you some real competition next time. Actually, I'm not doing one of these again. How
about we switch?
Bro, okay. I am so down for that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of my claims to fame in the fantasy industry is I'm one of like 3 people to have beaten Jetpack Galileo on the fantasy football astronauts trivia game.
Oh, shit.
I was the first.
Is he a beast?
He's a monster. It is unreal.
I love that guy's a great follow, by the way.
Yeah,
really.
He does.
You have to send me his account because I don't follow him. I don't think.
Yeah, he has a great account. He does a lot of cool shit on there.
He does a lot of crazy shit, like with moon phases and stuff like that. That's kind of a joke, but like it hits. It hits.
As the kids say, it slaps. Well, we got about 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I want to get y'all's take real quick. I said we weren't going to talk about this shit, but I do realistically want to get y'all's take on the Brian Flores situation. It's been beaten to death, I'm sure. I want to hit this from a fantasy perspective, though. If it is true that I can't remember his name right now, the Dolphins owner was offering
Ross.
Thank you, yeah, Ross, Mr. Ross. If he was offering Flores $100,000 for every loss. Number one, how many draft picks are they going to lose? And then number 2, what does this do to Jalen Waddle, Tua, whoever the running back is going to be there? I'm assuming they're going to draft someone.
We've thought that for 2 years, but they haven't.
You know,
I'm not bitter.
Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, it just means Tua gets more of a chance than I think he would have gotten had they not lost the picks. But my biggest question is, can Flores work for the NFL during this lawsuit?
Probably
I don't
not.
think
Even if
can.
he can, I don't think
I wouldn't.
Even if he can, I think they're just going to blackball him at this point, man.
Yeah, see,
honestly,
so
they don't until there's a solution, like they come to an agreement or whatever the case is. I feel like they're, for a legality standpoint, at the very least, they're just going to like, look, man, you got to handle that before anyone hires him.
That sucks.
If he does get it, which, I mean, we don't know that it's true, but those text messages are kind of pretty revealing. That was my whole thing on it.
Well, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but I think all 3 teams that he accused came out and said that his accusations are false, and it's like, of course you're gonna say that.
Yeah.
He has a corroborated witness now, though, so that's a big deal too.
You just used a really big.
Yeah, and then you have Hugh Jackson. You got Hugh Jackson.
Have y'all seen that TikTok where it's like it's Elmo's voice and he's like, tomatoes, celery, balsamic vinegar. That's a big word for Elmo.
No.
But Hugh Jackson, I don't know how much he has to stand on, because it's like,
because Hugh Jackson sucks as a coach.
Why didn't you come out and say anything then, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't try to back up Flores because he's had the balls to stand up. And now you're kind of trying to ride his train.
Well, he had integrity issues anyway. You go back to Hard Knocks, that season where they were filming him, and you saw how he treated everybody in Cleveland, and all the closed doors stuff that was going on.
Yeah.
Like everyone who watched that show was like welcoming it when they let him go. So
you can't go 1-31 and keep your job. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but he was a pure asshole
in the last 3 seasons.
And
that's horrible.
That's another thing with Flores is, man, he
was winning games he wasn't supposed to.
That's the craziest thing to me.
Yeah.
At one point, his top two receivers or two receiving options were Devontae Trash Can Parker and
Yep.
Mike Gesicki. Now,
Yep.
I love Mike Gesicki,
Okay.
but Devontae Parker is worse than the bottom of my shoe. And that
Tell
was
us how
Ryan
you really
Fitzpatrick's
feel,
best
Shane.
passing offense. What?
Tell us how you really feel.
Dude, I can't fucking stand Devontae Parker. Partially because I'm Team Preston Williams still.
Oh, I loved Preston Williams.
If that kid could just stay healthy, he'd be so damn good.
He would be, yeah.
Yeah, man. So just
You know what turned him on to me, guys? You guys will appreciate this. It was the Dallas-Miami game. And he was just like just looming over all of our corners like a freaking
Huge.
giant.
Yep.
It's like, oh, sweet Jesus. If you just get that guy the ball, there's nothing you can do.
He's like Auden Tate. Like
Yeah.
legit.
Ouch, that one hurts
I
too.
know. I remember us having a conversation about him. Just move him to tight end. Man. Okay. Quick Super Bowl predictions, and I'm gonna get y'all out of here.
Oof.
Jason, I'm gonna go to you first.
It's the Rams.
Rams. Shane.
Bengals 34-31.
Oh. Evan
Wow.
McPherson again.
Evan McPherson.
I grabbed the 4. I was sitting at the TV drooling, waiting for the line to come out, and I grabbed 4 right away. I'm on the Bengals.
Bengals +4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a really big line to me.
Yeah.
Like these teams are pretty damn even.
Dropped now, but when it came out at +4, I was like, yeah, give
The
me that.
thing but it's worried me all season.
Is that
Does the
O-line?
Bengals O-line stand
Yeah.
up against that D-line
Yeah,
in
it's
that front
O-line.
seven?
But
I don't think so.
Jason's so sad right now
Bur-
because his
Burrow-
Titans put
Burrow
9
got
sacks
We
on him.
sacked them 9 times.
he got
And you
sacked
still
9 times
lost,
in the Super
bitch.
Bowl. He
I
got
love
sacked
you,
9
I'm
times,
sorry.
man.
We handed it to them.
He got sacked 9 times in the Super Bowl. I mean, but I don't know. Can you overcome that amount of pressure again? I don't know, but
Aaron Donald looked scary at the end of that game, that last game.
Burrow, it just sometimes teams just have that
It's
that kind of
season
right
of destiny, man.
about them, and it just feels like this story's too good. You know what I mean? The Bengals, I don't know. But we could get Brady, goes to a new team last year, and wins the Super Bowl.
I'll be happy either way.
in his
honestly.
in the home stadium.
Yeah,
And
now,
then Matt Stafford.
right. So
The only reason I want the Rams to lose is because Odell Beckham Jr. You guys know this. The two of you up there was one of my favorite players in the league.
Yeah.
Fuck him now.
He decided to be good again. Like
No, he decided he didn't want to play in Cleveland from the very beginning of the year and half-assed it all year. And then people blame Baker, and yeah, fuck that shit.
I don't think he ever wanted to be there.
No, I read an article that said he never did.
Yeah.
And like he asked for multiple trades when Dorsey, it was Dorsey's second year, I think, or one the Kitchens year.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that, when Barry came in, he asked for a trade, and they were like, "No, let's try and make it work." And then again in this offseason, he asked for a trade, and Barry was like, "No, we're going to try and make it work."
Do you think that would have changed if Baker would have stayed healthy though? Because Baker separated his shoulder in week 2?
Week 2.
Yeah,
I do. The other thing though is that and this was in that article too, the Browns offense is a timing offense. So if you're not where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, then you're not going to get the ball. But because it's a timing offense, you can be where you're not supposed to be and technically be open, but the QB's not designed to look there. And I started to wonder that, and then that article just confirmed it.
Yeah.
He seems like a good teammate now that everything's going right. And that's what people don't talk about. Odell Beckham Jr., that is.
Yeah.
But I also think that he's just he wants to be in like the biggest markets like
LA,
100%. New York, 100%. Dallas, wherever.
Me and my best friend went out last weekend and for beers, and we were talking about that actually. So he didn't want to be in Cleveland because it's Cleveland.
Right.
Nobody wants to be there except for Bone Thugs and Harmony.
He was in New York.
Pick, Eric?
What's that?
Who's your pick?
Dude, my heart says the Bengals, My head says the Rams. I think the Rams are better in at least two phases of the game. Evan Kickfierson, though, that dude's a beast.
What two phases then? Offense
Defense
and
and
defense?
offense. Yeah.
Oh,
I do think the Rams have the better head coach.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, so and McVay's going to scheme up some shit, but I
just
don't know.
Don't let him challenge anything.
I love
right?
that shit last week. They're like, he had no challenges in the regular season. He's lost 2 today. I'm like, dude, Coach McVay, fucking stop, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, these are clearly, and like everybody in the booth's like, yeah, that's not going to be overturned. That's a pretty easy call. Like, come on, man. But yeah, I'll say the Rams win. I remember being really high on them when they made the trade for Stafford. Did I think this was going to happen? Not really, but what's up?
Rams win, Bengals cover type situation.
No, I keep cocaine in my mustache, so I can just
I saw today so far the most bet
God, tell me
is
no one screenshotted
Joe
that.
Mixon under 29.5 receiving yards.
Under 29.5?
That's been the most bet prop on the Super Bowl so far.
Really?
Whoa.
Joe Mixon under 29.5 receiving yards.
What
is that? Under?
I'm like
I would think.
I'm like, what do you people know? Because if you think about it, that O-line doesn't hold up and that pass rush does get there. Burrow's going to be dumping off the Mixon, right?
He's at 25.5 on underdog.
Yeah. So.
And no CJ Uzama, right? Is he going to be all right?
Him and Higbee both have MCL sprains, are listed as questionable.
Got you. Well, I just looked at Joe Mixon's stats for the season. He's gone under that number 11 times.
Yeah.
What about at 24.5? Because he's at 24.5 on Prize Picks and then 25.5 on Underdog.
I'm going over both. I'm going over both of them.
I feel like that's.
I know he's went under that 11 times, but they're a different team right now, and I just think that pass rush is going to get home. We're going to see a lot of dump offs to him.
Well, in the past two, and at least week 16, week 17, the stats I have in front of me, he went over a lot. He had 70 receiving yards in 16 and 40 in week 17. I don't have his playoff logs in front of me, but
yeah, I just thought that was interesting. That was the most bet so far, was that under.
That's wild. Well, let me get y'all boys out of here. Evan, do you got anything coming on? Do you got anything you want to tell the people about?
No, just if you play NBA DFS, man, I could, use all the love and support over at Fantasy Pros. Give me a click on the primer every Saturday and Sunday. Definitely trying to get my name out there. But other than that, man, this was a great time, regardless, like I said, of how awful I did. So I'm going to hop off here and go, crack the books and hopefully I do better next time. But I appreciate you guys having me on. It's always doesn't get any better than chilling with the boys talking football, man.
Hell yeah, man. Shane, what you got going on?
You guys can follow me on Twitter at FFShaneB. I might change that to FF Jeopardy Champ. Make sure you follow my podcast Twitter. It's at Fantasy Nightcap. Got some pretty big guests coming up in March. So make sure you like and subscribe on your preferred podcasting network for those. We're on everything, and I'm finding random websites that I'm like, ooh, you guys take podcasts? Okay, let's get it out there. So make sure you like and subscribe to that, and then Collective Knowledge from the Collective account for YouTube. Doing a Black History Month series this month. First episode was this past Tuesday with Laquan Jones. Got Tara Victoria coming on next week. Then Troy King the week after that. And then Biased Opinions, Will. I don't remember his last name, but dude is a stud. He is way underfollowed. And then I've got some other big guests coming up in March and that too. So make sure you're following me and following those accounts and subscribing on whatever platform it is that it's on. And you're going to be getting some good spicy content.
It's the spicy. Heck yeah. Well, we appreciate y'all coming on. Jason, you got anything?
I just hope they come back and you and I switch roles. I want to do this again.
I would love to do that because
let's do it.
Shane's bravado has got me fired up.
Yeah.
and I want to
I
take him
think
down.
I also
next
answered the most questions wrong, if that counts for anything.
You know, I don't know if y'all are fans of poker at all, but Daniel Negreanu, he's a Canadian poker legend, pretty much. He plays like 75% of the flops that he sees, and that is not normal for a pro poker player. But he's very successful. So Shane, you're just following the you can't eat if you don't come to the table method there.
Exactly.
So,
Mr. Minus 300 over here.
all right, y'all. Hey, once again, thank y'all for coming on. We really do appreciate it. So for Evan, for Shane, for Jason, we're your fantasy friends. Hey, go follow us on YouTube if you don't mind. Give us a little subscribe click there. Hit the bell as well so you know when we're coming out. We come out every Thursday at 7 p.m. Arizona time, 9 p.m. Eastern, with nice shit like this, freaking games, awesome guests, all sorts of things. We're not your normal let's not cuss and be, whatever podcast. We freaking get after it. So, but anyways, what's
That wouldn't be allowed if it were that way.
right? All right, fellas. Once again, appreciate y'all, and thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. For everybody out there, we will see y'all next week.